Bro, I will never understand fashion, motherfuckers. So today I'm low-key stepping out my comfort zone with this one. The Cult of Chrome Hearts. Let's go.
Chrome Heart, a luxury brand that has become extremely prevalent in recent years for selling silly stuff for silly prices.
Bro, if you spending more than 50 bucks on a shirt, you an idiot. Like, that's the range. I think anything above 50 bucks for a shirt, you an idiot, bro.
This cult brand's audience's behavior is almost
like, what is this dumb shit, bro? Like, you look like the bottom of my shoe. Like, what is this, bro?
Cult-like, the way they are willing to throw insane amounts of money at
100,000 clams. Oh, you stupid, bro.
This exclusive brand produces to a point where they try to make it their whole lifestyle. And given the type of stuff Chrome Hearts make,
what the fuck? Why is there butt plugs on the fucking what am I looking at, bro?
Quite easily adorn every aspect of your life with silver hardware and leather crosses. Well, just as long as you have the money. But is there something deeper to uncover with this brand other than just wacky custom items and overpriced?
Bro, like, who's buying this shit? Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you're rich, I understand that. If you're rich, you can throw your money anywhere, man, as long as it makes you happy. But if you dead ass broke as fuck and buying this shit, I know people who genuinely got no money in the bank. They be buying fucking Chrome Hearts and designer. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Sterling silver jewelry and streetwear. From Drake getting a fully customized Chrome Hearts Rolls Royce to people literally
see what Drake could do, what Drake wants. Low-key, he's fucking rich as hell.
Financing hoodies and jeans. There has to be.
That's the shit I'm talking about. That's the shit I'm fucking talking about.
Be something more to this luxury label than just plain old monetary flexing. I think most people assume that this brand was born out of the hypebeast era, which...
Bro, I'm so confused with, like, the sagging shit, bro. I thought sagging was, like... There's two stories. Either, first of all, they were sagging in jail because, like, the clothes were oversized. So, like, when the prisoners escaped and shit, when they were let out, not escaped. Fuck am I on about? Like, they kept on wearing... They got comfortable with sagging shit. That's how it became part of the culture. The other fucking story is, apparently, if you were sagging in jail, that means you want to, like... You're low-key, you swing that way. You get what I'm saying? You be moving, like, zigzag.
Would track given some of their brand strategy and how people love to flex these clothes. But Chrome Hearts is actually a lot older than you might expect. Like with any good American business success story...
Bro, this picture of Vegeta makes me feel some type of way. I don't even know, like... Is it just me, bro?
The company Chrome Hearts, of course, was born in a garage somewhere in California. In 1988, Richard Stark and John Bowman started making leather products for bikers in LA. Stark had already been in the business of selling high-end leather hides and...
Bro, that low-key makes it kind of cool.
...representing tanneries, and according to him, had also been making leather biker products for himself and friends since 1985. But alongside John Bowman, who was already working in the manufacturing of leather goods, the pair decided to apply their respective experiences in the industry and create a brand focused on biker culture. They also partnered with jeweler Leonard Kamut, who specialized in silver, to do
But they all look the exact same cut, same everything.
Embellished hardware that the brand would go on to be iconic for. This is the same year that Richard met and married Lori Lynn, who would go on to play a...
Bro, he looking like Frankenstein in this bitch, bro. Give this guy some food. Holy shit.
Massive role.
Talk about hollow cheeks. He's on that fucking clavicular method.
...when the success of Chrome Hearts, but we'll get into that a little later in the video. Their first proper gig as a company came in 1989 in the form of a horror film where they were hired to do costume design. The story goes that this film was originally named or had the working title of Chrome Hearts, which Richard would...
Chrome Hearts is such a tough name. I can't even lie. Chrome Hearts is a tough ass name.
...yoink for his own brand. However, this is sort of contradicted by Richard in a handwritten note detailing his early life and the early days of the brand, which was published in a photography book in Japan in 1997. October 1988. One sedated eve, my favorite design was conceived. I called it Chrome Hearts. March 1989, Chrome Hearts opened. First job, the legendary movie Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town.
Legendary is a bit of an overstatement, buddy. You know you want to think it's legendary because it was your first gig and you want that prestige. I have never heard of that motherfucking movie.
So Richard claims he came up with the name specifically for some design while getting geeked one evening in '88, but the widely accepted film working title story is backed up by this film poster with the original title.
Oh, you a bullshitter. Oh, you a liar. Oh, you lying out your teeth, bruh. Oh, shut your bitch ass up.
I couldn't find any instances where Richard confirmed that the name came directly from the film, so I don't know, maybe he just lied in his handwritten
He's capping, bro. He's full of shit.
Letter and didn't anticipate that a pedantic YouTuber might notice decades later. Regardless of
bro,
how
it's that hairline, bro. Something about that hairline got me feeling like...
name came about, this first job immediately led to the brand's second gig, as one of the actresses in the film was dating Steve Jones of the Sex Pistols at the time. Steve loved the brand.
What sort of band is that, bro? Yo, some bands back in the day were like Sex with Cigarettes or some shit, Sex After Cigarettes and Sex Pistons. Like, what the fuck were people were on some crazy shit back then?
Offerings, so he commissioned some pieces from them that he would wear on stage, which led to Chrome Hearts gaining its first real cohort of customers, which started to slowly embed the brand into the rock music scene. In an article published by the LA Times back in 2002, Richard said this: Steve Jones introduced us to the cult.
Bro, you're not gonna fucking read it? What am I supposed to be like?
Two, Richard said,
let's say you're 18 years old of a head-banging, bat-eating rocker and you're becoming the star of a reality. Man, what the fuck am I reading, bro?
Steve Jones introduced us to the cult introduced us to Heart introduced us to Aerosmith, and on and on. Some other notable early clients included Lenny Kravitz, Guns N' Roses.
Man, what the fuck? Fashion is so weird. Like, fashion is actually like a humiliation ritual. What the fuck are you wearing, bro? Those jeans were so tight. Like, I dead What is that? What am I looking at, bro? Why has he got zippers on his crotch, bro?
Early clients included Lenny Kravitz, Guns N' Roses, The Motley Crue, and Cher, who specifically would wear the brand religiously, and
they all look starving. They're all taking meth, bro. You can tell.
Even became very close friends with Richard and Laurie.
Hollow ass cheeks.
Going into the 90s, Chrome would continue to grow and expand more into retail, and would even start having its products stocked in the infamous Macfield boutique from 1991. In 1992, Chrome Hearts was awarded the Accessory Designer of the Year award by the Council of Fashion Designers of America. At the time,
who the fuck is the Council of Fashion Designers of America, bro? Like, what are we on about? We just giving awards out for some bullshit? What the fuck is that?
And Richard and the rest of his team were so out of touch with this side of the fashion industry that they didn't even know what this organization was, and thought their
Me neither.
initial attempts to contact them via telephone were a telemarketing scheme. A few years later, in 1994, the founders split, with Richard and Laurie buying John and Leonard's shares and gaining full control of the company. Laurie Lynn isn't simply a co-owner of Chrome Hearts via her marriage to Richard. Rather, she has been a driving force behind the brand's creative direction, marketing strategy, and many other aspects of the business since the 90s. The couple both designed for the brand. Laurie attended the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising and has...
Bro, respectfully, when people go and study fucking design, clothes architecture, like, you just literally go there and fucking goof around. Like, you guys just go there and goof around, and they be the people who be taking it the most serious. Like, they be going to school with like folders and like tote bags and shit. Like, I know you damn well go in there and you fucking dress mannequins, bro. Like, you taking it too serious, homie.
Also designed swimwear lines before meeting Richard. In the early 90s, Ray Kawakubo...
Holy cut, bro. Holy cut. Who's buying clothes from this woman, bro? Who the fuck?
The founder of Comme des Garçons, helped introduce the brand to the Asian market by stocking their products in some of her stores. Chrome Hearts was a massive hit in Japan, which is to be expected, as this lot love Western rock aesthetics as much as Western...
What is going on in Japan?
To be expected, as this
Yo, what the fuck is this?
Love Western rock aesthetics as
Japan, explain yourself. What the fuck is this?
As much as Western weeaboos love anime figures and body pillows.
Kinda, that song is so fire. I don't even know what anime that's from, but fucking hell, that song is gas.
Rock music has had a massive influence on Japanese subcultures, brands, and designers over the years. Richard even walked for the Comme des Garçons Homme Plus Spring-Summer 1992 collection in Paris. When asked about how he found this experience, Richard said, "Scary. When it was all over, I bought one of her black cotton button-down shirts and I took all the buttons off it and put Chrome Hearts buttons on it. I crossed out her label and put Chrome des Garçons on it and gave it to her as a present." By the time the 2000s...
Fuck, this is why fashion people are weird, bro. Like, I wouldn't go near any of them, bro. They're just weird, bro. I can't even lie. Like, something about, I wouldn't even say it's genius, but at some point it sort of adds to the aura. Like, I think Kanye's a normal guy, but he just plays into it. Same thing with this guy. He's playing into it. That's sort of what gives the clothes prestige, bro. It's like, oh, this crazy guy, he knows something I don't. These clothes must be special, bro. No, they're not. He's just fucking acting crazy.
Since had rolled around, Chrome Hearts had cemented itself as a truly unique and successful luxury brand with a CFDA award under its roller belt, multiple international boutiques,
Never heard of that shit.
Substantial celebrity clientele. Despite all of this, Richard would not consider the brand to be a true fashion label. There's no game being played.
He's a demon, bro. Richard is a fucking demon.
For the fashion world. To me, Chrome Hearts has got nothing to do with the fashion world. I guess part of this should be kind of obvious given some of the crazy custom items they've always produced, but with jewellery and clothes being the core of the brand, it still is quite surprising to hear. We don't have any seasons. I make things when I want to make them because I want to make them. This prioritizing of intention and authenticity over commercialization has proven to be one of Chrome Hearts' biggest strengths over the years, and this will become even more apparent later on in the video.
I can respect that.
Part of this is due to the friendships and partnerships the brand's team has cultivated over the years. Going into the 2000s, this led to many collaborative releases, with the first one coming to fruition in 2002 with the Rolling Stones, which resulted in a runway show called Fashion and Licks. Rei Kawakubo and
Bro, it's like so performative, gang. Like, this shit is so performative, all of it. Like, people that think this is like the corny kid that got bullied in high school fucking started selling some shit. Like, this is what fashion is, bro. Like, it's kind of corny. I can't even lie.
Came together in.
Is it just me? I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate. Like, I think don't think the clothes themselves are corny. I would love to like get decked out in some Chrome Hearts, bro. Like straight up, just fucking head to toe, some fire ass clothes, looking like some anime character. That shit is fire. But like this fucking fiasco, this weird shit, fucking runways with people that look starving. And it's weird, bro. And people that think they know something because they're acting mysterious with their sunglasses. Like, shut your bitch ass up.
2007.
Like, you're not special. Your clothes don't make you special. They can give you more confidence, but they shouldn't be the reason that you have confidence.
For their first Chrome Hearts and Comme des Garçons collab collection, which featured both clothing and jewellery. 14 years later, they would release a more extensive 19-piece capsule collection for fall winter 2021. And then there are these Chrome Hearts hardware-adorned Rick Owens Geo baskets and Ramones, which feel like they are straight out of any archive fashion fan's wet dream.
What the fuck? Why is he licking that shit?
For years, I assumed that these were just...
See, if you got that cut, something went wrong in your life. I can't even lie. What the fuck is that cut, gang? You look like if you headbutt me, shit would hurt, bro. I would get impaled.
...and made on request, like Chrome does with Converse or Timberlands, and essentially unofficial custom-made bespoke shoes. However, these are actually from an official collaborative release with Rick Owens, dating back to 2010. Richard and Laurie are good friends with Rick Owens and his wife, Michelle Lamy, which shouldn't be surprising at this point.
Why are all fashion people so weird looking, gang? They all look the exact same. They all got hollow ass cheeks. It's because of the cigarettes, I swear. Yes, whatever the fuck you're taking. To be a fashion person, you gotta start doing drugs, gang. You gotta start doing meth.
Interview with L'Official, Laurie had this to say about their friendship and the nature of the collaborations between the two labels. Rick and Michelle are our family in Paris. So Sunday dinners together, sharing life together there. Dinner conversations naturally revolved around art, music design, and just evolved into doing things together. It wasn't a collaboration, we always just admired each other's work. In a modern context, the concept of collabs is massive across all corners.
Buddy, listen up. It's called collabs. You're fucking pissing me off now. You've said collabs 500 times. It's not 2 words, it's 1 word. Collabs. Fuck me, bro.
...of the fashion industry. I think this was largely due to the rise of the hypebeast era and sneaker culture of the late 2010s and the early 2020s.
Oh, those shoes probably cost more than the fucking house I'm living in right now. Fucking hell.
At their peaks, both utilize these collaborative releases to bridge audiences and generate a lot of attention and hype. And I think it really set a precedent for the rest of the industry. Basically, the fashion zeitgeist mirrored exactly what Fortnite did with the never-ending stream of
Dr. fucking disrespect, Dr. disrespect, Dr. cheats on his wife. Fucking hell, bro. I don't even know. Like, hella drama with this guy.
Crossovers to rake in as much money as possible. Chrome Hearts definitely didn't invent the collab, but they were ahead of the curve on this front. Especially considering some of the brands that they were partnering up with went on to become regulars for collaborative releases when it became the norm years later. Let's take a quick intermission so I
see why is it always gotta be edgy shit. This is what I mean when I say it's performative as fuck.
Releases when it became the norm years later.
This is what I mean when I say it's performative as fuck. What the fuck is this supposed to mean? Like, this is meant to be like controversial and shit. Like, it's so performative. Like, fashion people are sometimes so corny. I don't think the clothes themselves are corny, but it's like the direction they try to take with it. It's like, it's weird, bro.
Let's take a quick intermission so I can remind...
Yo, get Vegeta off my screen, bro. Like, why is he looking at me like that? He's pissing me off, bro. What the fuck are you looking at, Vegeta?
Everyone watching to please scroll down and comment something nice and interact with all these lovely buttons. If you need some more convincing, look, I've turned them into custom Chrome Hearts buttons. If you could get a custom...
Bro, I know someone just like Boston creamed his pants, Chrome heart buttons. Like, there's actual dumbasses, bro, out there.
Chrome Heart's version of any random or absurd item, what would it be? Comment your answer down below. For me, it would be a Chrome 100k subscriber plaque. Coincidentally, I am trying to hit 100k subs by the end of the year.
Yo, enough selling, buddy. Okay, you've spent the last fucking 30 seconds trying to convince me to interact with the video, bro.
And who knows, maybe if this
I'm
video
just playing. I respect the hustle.
does well enough, YouTube will send my silver plaque via the Stark family facility to sort that out. Anyway, back to the video. In 2017, rap overtook rock as the most popular music genre in the US. Given that Chrome Hearts built its rep.
Thank God, bro. Rock was weird. Rock was weird. I don't even understand. If I was born 50 years ago, would I be into rock? I think I might be. Like, if we were all born 50 years ago, we might all be into rock. Because I know all the old people fucking love rock, bro. They love that shit, the Beatles and whatnot. Who the fuck listens to that garbage, gang? Like, respectfully, who the fuck is listening to rock? Like, you weird, gang. There's something wrong with you, twin. Like, straight rap or nothing.
Reputation on the rock aesthetic.
Rap and singing, jazz is alright, but rock is just like, bro, like, you're not cool. You're not cool. Especially the people that be growing their hair out and fucking shaking their head like this, trying to fucking, like, you're weird.
You'd probably expect that it would lead to the brand fading into obscurity as a relic of the past, sported only by recently divorced men going through a midlife crisis. But rappers seem to love the brand just as much as rock stars did, if not more. During the 2010s, there was more of a focus on the denim, t-shirts and hoodies, as leather jackets and gothic jewelry didn't really fit into the streetwear aesthetic that was popular at the time and adjacent to the rap genre. This is where I think a lot of the criticism towards...
I would never understand why rappers are so glorified. Like, rappers are so glorified. It's sort of part of, if you want to be a rapper, it's more about your image than it is your music. You can have the most dog shit music ever. The most important thing is your image. You gotta like have an air of, like, you gotta act like you're better than everybody else, basically. I'm gonna say it as it is. You gotta act like you're better than everybody else. You can't give the internet too much attention, because otherwise you're gonna lose your aura, because people are gonna realize that you're fucking human. Like, you gotta make people think that you're something different. Like, look at this picture, bro. Like, respectfully, this is probably the saddest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. Like, you know that... when you're hanging out with guys that just be trying to orify in front of girls, this is what this feels like, bro. Like, no disrespect to any of them, but like, fucking hell, man.
popular at the time.
That's part of the job, I guess. Like Playboy Cardi always be trying to act hella mysterious. Is kind of
and adjacent to the rap.
like, bro, I know you just want to do some goofy shit right now, but you gotta give a fuck about like looking like looking like a god to your fans. It's a bit like
genre. This is where I think a lot of the criticism towards Chrome Hearts began, because $20,000 for some jeans is a bit of a sticky one still.
What the fuck?
I think the retail price for something like this is actually nearer $4,000. I don't know why I'm saying that like it makes it any better. Despite nearly all of Chrome's products being made in their LA-based production facility, these sorts of off-the-shelf type offerings from the brand aren't being artisanally made. They are just screen-printed blanks, usually from LA Apparel, or getting some normal denim jeans and slapping some leather patches on them. Despite all the celebrity co-signs, collaborations and acclaim we've discussed so far, until the 2020s, Chrome Hearts...
Like, bro, you know how cringe it is to see another man wearing something and be like, oh, I want to wear that now? Like, you're a cornball. You're a cornball.
was still a bit of a if you know type brand. Not that it was some underground, extremely gate-kept brand that only celebrities...
What the fuck? What was that, bro? Well, stop fucking...
Not that it was...
It's just like a personal vibe, you feel me? That's what... Okay, yeah.
Some underground, extremely gate-kept brand that only celebrities were allowed to know about or anything like that. I think because of the price tags, the exclusive nature of the brand, and how the streetwear-oriented pieces sort of blended into the logomania of the hypebeast era meant that it got overlooked for a while. People have started to get bored with mainstream luxury brands in recent times.
Thank God we're finally waking up, bro. Thank God, bro. Like, nobody should be putting themselves on a pedestal based on what you wear. Like, if you deadass, I think that, yes, some people are genuinely more talented than others. Some people are genuinely have more things going on than others. Like, the average guy in Drake, yes, of course, Drake's got more going on than your dumb bitch ass, bro. But, like, when you think that clothes make you better than the people around you, you're a cornball, gang. Like, you are deadass, you're a ball of corn. Like, you're corny.
Especially as it's becoming more apparent that most of them rely on artificial scarcity and value while quietly emulating the questionable practices more commonly found in fast fashion. So I can understand why a brand like Chrome Hearts would suddenly become more appealing. Even if you are buying an overpriced long sleeve, at least it was screen printed in their USA-based factory and represents a brand that does value creating bespoke and artisanal products rather than doing anything they can to cut costs and maximize profits. So with these sorts of items, you are essentially paying to be a part of an exclusive club rather than expecting every penny
You're so cringe, bro. You're so fucking cringe. A t-shirt so I can join a club.
of the price tag to be justified with the highest quality materials and artisanal.
I ain't even against Chrome Hearts at all. I think clothes are clothes, though. I think if something's stuffed, then I'm gonna wear it. Like, what did Central C say when he was in the fucking sneaker shop? Like, yeah, pointing at shoes and be like, no, but this is a collab between two of the best Jordans out there, so it costs like $500,000. Like, are you fucking dumb, bro? Are you dumb? I don't give a fuck about the history. I don't give a damn about the history, bro. As long as it looks good, I don't care.
Production techniques. Not to say that Chrome
Like, some of these pieces are hard as hell, but what the fuck is this? Well, who's buying this shit? Who's buying this shit?
Hearts doesn't do this with other products. I'm just referring to the standard clothing type products which all sit towards the lower end of their catalogue. With so many celebrities having co-signed the brand years or even decades ago, by the time we hit the 2020s, I think it created a sense of FOMO, which thrust the brand further in.
Like, I ain't even gonna lie, like, this fit is low-key tough. But I know that fit cost, like, fucking $100,000. Like, if I saw this motherfucker, I'm robbing his bitch ass. I'm robbing his bitch ass. Good old me. Why, like, fucking safe ass. I don't care, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I'll switch up, gang. Like, I'll turn into some gang banging and just rob this motherfucker. Like, you got so much fucking shit on you.
To the mainstream. It's
Like,
also
he's just stupid.
worth noting that prior to Chrome Hearts becoming ultra mainstream, apart from online presence and viral marketing, they had all the ingredients to guarantee a brand's success in the digital age. However, they had achieved all of this 20 to 30 years beforehand, which I think gave them even more value and added to that FOMO element for consumers for not being tapped in earlier. Collabs, high quality and in-house style of manufacturing.
It's called collabs. I'm gonna say this one more time, bro. If you say collabs one more time, I'm gonna jump through the screen, bro. You're pissing me off.
Both authentic and artificial scarcity and value. They had celebrities wearing their products even before they had a mainstream audience, which is the build a successful brand cheat code in the modern day. Virgil Abloh built up his early brands Bintril and Pyrex this way. Funnily enough, Virgil also
Virgil looks easy to draw.
collaborated with Chrome Hearts back in
Of course, I'm not being disrespectful. Like, the guy's a genius, but he looks easy to fucking draw.
2017 and was very vocal about his love of the brand. So, as well as having a recent boom, how have they remained relevant and popular over multiple decades while seemingly breaking so many rules? Well, I think one reason is that at its core, the brand has an incredibly strong design language. And with the business model of them chromifying anything, they can move with the tides of fashion trends with a lot
Chromifying. Bro, that looks like the most normal Converse ever with like a little metal thing at the back. That does not look different.
of the work being done for them by the customers who will purchase the types of items that are trendy. For example, for any culturally significant shoe, there will be a custom chrome version of it. So for whichever one is popular at any given time, the chrome one can act as a holy grail version. As already mentioned, in the 2010s, the streetwear adjacent.
See, that's cringe. That's cringe, bro. That's cringe. Charging a $500,000 fucking dollar markup because there's a little logo. Like, that's the peak dumb bullshit. That's the peak hype era. The things we look back at the hype era, hype beast era, and be like, they were so stupid. They're doing this right now. Like, this is straight garbage.
Pieces were very popular.
Like, some pieces I've seen are actually tough, but this is just trash, bro.
But now in the 2020s, with more people getting deeper into fashion, the jewelry has seen a rise in popularity. It is sort of the de facto if you're a young male getting into fashion and are at the stage where you want special or expensive jewelry, then Chrome Hearts feels almost like the only option. At least for rings, as another option I see a lot of is Frank Ocean's Homer.
Ooh, 90.
But that's mainly chosen for pendants, and as I've said on this channel before, that's just another flavor of overpriced silver that younger.
Holy shit, man. It's genuinely impressive how these brands, like, as when you become a business owner or like an entrepreneur, you realize, but like, damn, like, these people are actually, you guys are so stupid, bro. Who's buying this? Like, you know, all of this is marketing. Like, they make Frank Ocean look like he's this special human being so they can fucking convince you to buy some stupid ass pendant. Like, the fuck is wrong with y'all, bro? Like, y'all are so easy to fucking manipulate a market. Like, who the fuck is buying Chrome Hearts? Like, you really think this shit is special? You really think that their metal is different than any other metal on the planet? Like, wake up, bro. Like, none of y'all is rich, bro. Like, none of y'all is fucking, I mean, some of you might be rich, but most people on Earth are not rich. That's a fact. So why do these guys have so much interest? Because I trust me, Jeff Bezos isn't interested in fucking Chrome Hearts and this bullshit, bro. Like, who the fuck? The people that are really interested in shit like this are people who are broke. The people who really fucking love shit like this are people who are dead broke, bro. Like, if you're rich, it's okay, I guess. You want to splurge, you got all the money in the world, bro. You can splurge, you can have fun with your money. You get what I'm saying? Money doesn't mean so much to you. But if 10K means anything to you, you should not be buying no fucking bullshit ass bracelets, bro.
Fashion bros go bonkers for. What I like about Chrome Hearts is that everything they release is made in their production facility located in Hollywood. There are some exceptions to this, but in those rare cases, the manufacturing is still extremely high quality and usually done in Italy. Basically, the kids working for Shein aren't being forced to do overtime to shit out some chrome trucker.
See, but the thing about me is I'm not racist, bro. I don't care who's making my product. If it's a Chinese guy or an Italian guy, who the fuck cares, bro?
Considering that this is the sort of thing that other luxury brands have proven they are willing to do, it's nice to see at least some mainstream luxury labels continue to maintain a level of integrity. They are also outwardly and proudly a family business, with even Richard and Lori Lynn's kids being involved in the brand. And there's just something inherently silly about Chrome Hearts that
Bro, what is this garbage, bro? 25,000 for a punching bag?
I just can't help but respect, even though I will likely never buy anything from the brand. Like, if you're rich enough and you want a chrome rat trap or a fucking crack pipe, then they'll make that happen for you. Before
the Chrome Hearts crack pipe. This is the shit I'm saying, bro. If you're not rich, you should not be invested in any of this shit.
the video ends, I just wanted to let you guys know that I actually have a release schedule now. So moving forward, you can expect a new video every 3 weeks, dropping on Sundays. Also, if you would like to support the channel beyond just watching and engaging...
Goddamn, bro. Every 3 weeks. How often does this guy upload, gang? You be uploading like never, bro. Anyways, subscribe for more. I fucking enjoyed the fuck out of this video. So subscribe. I find the best videos on the internet and I react to them. See ya.